Hey, what's up, guys? So we're back at it again to kick butt in the Champions Celebration Draft Challenge. So it's pretty weird that Champions are now available for everyone. I didn't expect Supercell to do that. I didn't expect everyone to be able to play them, after you get a certain trophy count. I thought it was just going to exclusively stay a level 14 thing. Fortunately, you guys can unlock Archer Queen and Skeleton King and have a little bit more of a fun time with that. And you'll probably be more familiar with those cards, so maybe you draft like an Archer Queen or a Skeleton King because you guys know how to play them, whereas a Mighty Miner, it's gonna probably not be something that you can unlock as easily, and then also on top of that, it's more of a card that isn't as easy to play anyway. So I'm gonna pick guards. Dark Goblin is not gonna be an ant. Okay, I was hoping that we'd be able to pick Dark Goblin or something like that. I was wanting a ranged card like Dark Goblin, Princess, Musketeer, Archer Queen. I got a bowler. I literally didn't draft any anti-air answer, so fortunately I was able to get the Inferno Dragon. But typically in this type of game mode, what you want to do is pick versatile cards. Like I just picked a Bandit, and I picked a Miner because I knew that those cards are going to be decent on defense and offense in some situations. Like the Miner, it's a win condition that I can drop, and it's like a worse version of the Knight if I'm dropping that on defense. Whereas, that doesn't necessarily work out if you're running Elixir Golem. You can't ever use that on defense, but my homie's going to drop it anyway. Also, for whatever reason, he decided to give me Monk, which is by far the best champion in the game right now. So if you guys just click that Monk ability and your opponent has a projectile coming at you, you kill the projectile by knocking it back to your opponent, and they waste all their elixir, and actually it helps you out. So you thank them for rocketing you or fireballing you or whatever. Don't click your Monk ability until they go in for the Archer Queen ability, because there's really no point. Because if you click the Monk ability too early, what will happen is Archer Queen will not be able to reflect back enough damage to kill herself. You want the Archer Queen to finish herself off. The Archer Queen doesn't fire fast enough to finish herself off until he clicks the Archer Queen ability. And typically what you want to do is drop your Monk directly on top of the Archer Queen, and what happens is the Archer Queen will have to go invisible, or she'll just die to a Monk that's attacking her. So that's typically what you do. When they go invisible, you click your Monk ability, you take no damage, and then you reflect back all your shots. It's just a really good, easy way of doing it. But if you go in for your Monk ability really close to your tower, the Monk doesn't kill an Archer Queen that isn't shooting super fast. And then the Archer Queen goes invisible after your Monk wastes the ability, and then it kills the Monk. So just something to keep in mind in case you guys didn't know that. It's pretty interesting interaction that a lot of people don't know, especially if they haven't played the card before. This guy's gonna log, but we have the walking log, aka the Monk that he gave me, so maybe he's in a very bad spot. You know what? I'm gonna let the Monk get ahead, hopefully. Hopefully the Monk can get at least ahead of the bowler. That's what I'm aiming for. The Bandit will die, but the Monk will get ahead of the bowler. Then we can Goblin Giant afterward. Oh, please, please, please. Let the Monk get in front. It's Monkin time, baby. It's Monkin time. Watch it. It's going to reflect back the Wizard, and it's going to be able to kill the tower. The Wizard's going to finish itself off, and then he has nothing. And he just wasted his Elixir Golem right into 2 bowlers. As you guys can see, I have a lot of fun in these type of classic or easy challenges because, people are going to not necessarily know how to play the cards perfectly, and if I've played the cards before and they haven't, they're just going to get 3 crowned. So, easy, fun stuff. We will go to the next one. You guys know the deal. Monk REC received a nerf. All right, here's the funny thing. Everyone's like, Monk got a nerf. Monk got a nerf. They didn't even touch Monk, dude. No one cares about Monk getting 2 abilities off. The fact that it has a cooldown reduction or a cooldown increase means that it now is going to be harder for you to get 2 abilities off in 1 Monk lifetime. But it doesn't matter. The Monk's a patient sir. You should be patient too. And you shouldn't care about that. You should care about the fact that it has higher HP, higher damage than a Golden Knight, just all around better stats than a Golden Knight, and it has another mini ability where it knocks things back and does like double or triple damage. And on top of that, it has a better ability than the Golden Knight. So all around, it just outclasses Golden Knight. So there's like no reason to run Golden Knight over that unless you're running like something with Tornado and you're trying to cheese someone for that like last hit on that tower. Anyway, Musketeer does more damage than Ice Wizard, so definitely gonna pick that. And then I'm gonna pick Royal Giant because it's the best win condition in the game right now. If you are ever doing draft game mode, because a lot of times your opponent won't have like the appropriate answer. They don't have the right building, or they don't have a building in their deck, and you Royal Giant at the river. I mean, you can guarantee damage. Whereas the Goblin Barrel, it's pretty good. It's just not great. All right, so this guy, I wish I had Fisherman or something. I think I win this anyway. Assuming he doesn't have a Skeleton Army in his deck, he has to click the Golden Knight ability, so then he can nullify the Prince's Charge, which still isn't that great for him. He's dropping 5 Elixir right there, so that's pretty good for us overall. I'm going to Musketeer in the back, and then I'm going to Ice Golem if he goes in for any supporting cards. Typically, he'll go in for supporting cards here. Like, you shouldn't just let this happen. Okay, cool. So I'm going to do this. It's able to kill everything. I, unfortunately, am going to take a bit more damage, and I think the minions also died at the Golem Explosion, but that's completely okay. kind of what we expected to happen sometimes. I'm going to go in for a Royal Ghost, and I'm going to go for a Royal Giant here. Because we want the minions to stay alive. Hopefully, he drops something on top of the Royal Ghost and has the Royal Ghost eliminated. No, he doesn't. Alright, so we got Monk again. I don't know why people want to just keep giving me the Monk. I'm going to go in for a Fireball and hit the Dark Goblin. Because if I activate King Tower, it's okay. I just want to kill the Dark Goblin as quickly as I can. I have Royal Giant as my Win condition, so the King Tower activation doesn't hurt me that much. Alright, so we know he's got Goblin Barrel in his deck, but he doesn't have it in Cycle right now. He should end up having, like, Golem in the back again. Luckily, I have Monk to knock it back the entire time. So Monk is kind of like an alternative defense. If he gave me Golden Knight, I probably would have lost this game. Like 100%. So it's just something to keep in mind. My main reason for hating the Monk is the meditation is you're running like a Mega Knight or P.E.K.K.A. And once that person clicks the ability, you're not doing any damage. Yeah, but that's the thing, man. You don't really run the Monk as a way of killing the P.E.K.K.A. or the Mega Knight. You can use the Monk on defense to counter the Mega Knight and just drop it here, and then the Mega Knight gets completely countered. If you watch my recent video, I beat a P.E.K.K.A. and Mega Knight player with a Monk Minor Cycle deck. And that video is at SIRTAG CR on YouTube. So SIRTAG CR on YouTube, just type that in. And that recent video, it's the hitting #1 and #2 in the world. Watch this. This is unfair. Look at the Monk. It just killed everything. It literally killed the Flying Machine and the Dark Goblin and reflected back the damage at it. So he's going to go for a Golden Knight. Watch the Monk. Watch what the Monk does here. It's going to be able to just like knock everything back. And then it's probably going to kill the Golden Knight. It's probably going to kill the Golden Knight. And you were telling me that you don't like the Monk. But like, the Monk is such a good card. It is way better than all the other champions. And it's not necessarily a card that's like, you know, as easy as the other ones if you don't understand how to play it. But if you know how to play it and you learn it, trust me, you will definitely realize how strong it is. Again, I think that this guy is going to be in a terrible spot. He has to go for like an Ice Wizard here and then clicks the Golden Knight ability and just hits the Monk. Okay. I don't even know what he's doing anymore. This doesn't make that much sense to me. I'm just going to go for a Royal Ghost and I go for a Royal Giant at the river. He's down so much elixir that he can't do anything. He doesn't have Goblin Barrel in Cycle because you remember you used it on the Prince. And then we can just do nothing and win the game. Oh, wow. He got back to it. I guess it still doesn't matter, but I didn't expect him to get back to it, I guess. Pretty easy stuff. How to be a pro player? I'm not a pro player. I was a pro player. I won $5,000 playing the game, and now I just play for fun, man. My best advice, if anyone wants to become pro at this game, don't do it. It's not worth your time. Play games for fun. Enjoy it. And yeah, I mean, video games are meant to be fun. Don't take them too seriously because it's not something that you should be doing for a job. Content creation, I got lucky, and I got into it at a very good point, and I did this like part-time while I was in school, and I was like, oh crap, I'm making enough money to do this full-time, and then it magically happened. But if you're like grinding aimlessly towards a video game job, it's probably not the right thing to do. Do it on the side and you can grind towards it, but never really, a professional player, never do that as a living, because what if the game competitive scene dies? Like, yes, there was $1 million prize pool in Clash Royale, but let's just say they decide to stop it for one day and they're like, ah, we're done with the esports. Your entire income's done, and then you have no other skills that are like relatable to anything else. Imagine being like the #1 player in the world and then getting told that you have no source of income, and you're like, well, I'm really good at this game, but that translate to real life skills? No. Does it translate to video creation? You can't even do that because you haven't started doing that. And then secondly, you can't like there's no adaptation. The skill is just dead, right? We love you, not in a weird way. Well, I mean, there's a lot of people here. Maybe there's a couple people that love me in a weird way. Don't speak for everyone. There might be some people that hate watch me too. You never know. Too late here. Finna gonna watch. If I get some rest, I'll watch you later. Yeah, dude, I'll see you later. Also, the Viper Parrot, thank you for the $2, man. Also, as you guys notice, we have 560 banner tokens. Everyone always asks me every time, Jake, why do you have banner tokens? Why do you have over the max level? Well, I've already accumulated as many as I possibly can. Like, I've already unlocked every banner, so then it lets me overstack. So I'm allowed to have more banner tokens than I would typically have because I've just stacked up more. We love you in a weird way, says Mohammed. Hey, I told you, man. I told you. You people love me in a weird way. All right. Also, definitely going to take Baby Dragon since it's able to kill the bats. And bats are kind of weird in his deck combo. Like, I literally gave him Ice Golem plus Goblin Giant, so his deck sucks. And I have a really, really good deck, actually, to counter this. I'm going to Giant at the river, and I don't even care because we can counter the Goblin Giant very easily with this. Oh, I trolled myself. I trolled myself so freaking hard. I didn't expect him to have Inferno Dragon. I didn't expect that behemoth to be coming at me. Well, it is what it is. I also have no way of countering that besides going for a minor and then hopefully being able to kite the Inferno Dragon. And I do kite the Inferno Dragon, but at what cost? It may be the cost of my Monk. Maybe the cost of my Monk. I don't know. Monk, be overpowered. Prove everyone wrong that said that you weren't good. Kill the Archer Queen. Okay, it did kill the Archer Queen, but it came pretty freaking close. I'm going to log this, and the Archer Queen eventually dies. I'm going to go Goblins. Goblins are absolutely overpowered right now. They're so good. So for 2 Elixir, you get 4 of them, and then they counter a Graveyard really well. They don't die to Zap. And also on top of that, if your opponent's got Poison, it survives multiple ticks. So the Skeletons from the Graveyard don't one-shot the Goblins, and then also they'll survive a Poison. So if your opponent goes in for Graveyard and single Elixir, your Skeletons or Skeleton Army instantly dies. Whereas the Goblins, you know, they stay alive. So it's a really good, really good counter to the meta, which is Graveyard everywhere. Okay, so remember, this guy is Inferno Dragon. You guys want me to cheese him really hard? I kind of want to just flex on this man. I kind of want to just be a cheesy sir. So there's a chance the Inferno Dragon's here. It makes me look like an idiot, but watch this. Inferno Dragon me. Inferno Dragon me. Inferno Dragon me. Oh, please. I made the prediction, but he had Fireball. That sucks. Okay, that's unfortunate. Did I give him Fireball? No, he chose Fireball. These cards are coming back to haunt me. I think the Goblins fully counter this. Maybe I'm wrong. I think it fully counters it. Oh my gosh. Goblins. Goblins, you surgically annihilating that. It's a tribute to Surgical Goblin, guys. It's the only reasonable explanation. Also, Inferno Dragon's overpowered. In some situations, if you don't have a reset, it just kills everything. Like, you look at it and you're like, well, that shouldn't do that much damage. It kills Phoenixes, it kills baby dragons, and it kills them in, like, the middle of the map at very little HP. So, it's just such a good card. I don't know what he's doing, because he should be trying to use the bats on offense, because I don't have any way of killing the bats. There's no card in my deck that kills bats, by the way. Alright, I'm just going to click the ability because I don't want it to die. Oh, it's so triggering to watch those Spear Goblins give him so much value. Alright, I'm going to go Goblins. I'm going to Miner. He's probably going to Fireball it. I should have Minored further in the back. My bad. Because the other tower's going to be able to shoot that Miner. I might actually lose this game. This has been such a bad game on my end. This is my first crazy game that I've played all day. Wait, I can go Monk, and then I probably kill that Monk. Does a lot of damage. Let's go. Vamos. He's gonna Inferno Dragon me, and I'm probably screwed. I can't really do anything. Wait. What if I do this, and then I reflect back the Fireball? Come on, do it. You know you want to. Hey, let's freaking go. We finessed him. Wait, if you hide the Monk with the Minion Horde and they don't see the Minion Horde, do they lose? Is that what I did there? Oh, I have big brain strategies. Big brain strategies here. I'm pretty sure the Monk got lost in the sauce and the man couldn't see it because there were too many minions flying overhead. He forgot. He literally forgot. That was pretty fun. SIRTAG more like goat tag. I mean, hey, dude, a lot of the people that we're going to be playing in these game modes and the draft game mode are a little bit lower trophy count than us. So, I mean, it makes us look better, right? But I'm not the best player in the world, and I never will be. I just kind of have fun whenever I play. And yeah, you know, I'll always be like a top 1,000 to 2,000 player in the world. That's my skill level, man. I'm not going to say I'm like the GOAT or anything like that. A lot of people think I'm a lot better than I actually am. And it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. It's also kind of sad. I don't want to disappoint you guys. So I'm just going to be honest about it. Also, wait. I kind of want to do something super cheesy this game. We gave him Rocket. What are the chances that he rockets on top of a Musketeer when he has it in cycle? First off, I want to get him in a card cycle where he has Rocket in his card cycle. And then he doesn't know that we have Monk, right? So I'm going to pick Monk. I'm going to Musketeer or Electro Dragon behind, and we're going to make sure that he cycles 4 cards. Then we guarantee that he has the right card cycle. Okay, this kind of sucks. I have to Electro Dragon this. I actually do have to Monk here as well. Alright, so I'm not going to do it originally. I just want to guarantee that we're in a good spot in this game, so I'm not trying to throw right now. I totally could throw, but I don't want to. We want to throw hands on those towers. Alright, I hate that card. I really hate that card. That's not a fun card to play against in this type of draft tournament or draft game mode. Also, can we talk about how Clash Royale thinks that Earthquake is a small spell? Just because it's 3 Elixir does not mean it's the same as Tornado or Arrows that has incredible versatility, Clash Royale. Earthquake, yeah, it can kill magic archers with the help of a log, but that's also dropping, you know, casual 5 Elixir for tower damage. Like, this is a trash card on defense. So bad that I'm not going to use it on Goblin Gang. That's how bad it is, Clash Royale. You need You need to understand that these are not things that people can do. All right, I can Royal Recruits in the back and build up a big push. He's probably going to Rare Miter me, and when he does, I'm going to Monk in the same side. I totally thought he would do that, but I guess he was down so much Elixir that he couldn't. I don't even think he's going to Rocket because he's down so much Elixir, so I'm just going to chill, I guess. The fact that he has Mega Minion is slightly triggering, but it's okay. I don't know if we can do this. I don't know if this guy would want to. I kind of want to flex and just see if he would. I think it would be funny. He's going to E-Giant here. I guess I want to go in for Musketeer and then go for the Goblin Drill and see what we can do. This is still going to be sketchy. Because he has Rare Miter. It's not necessarily easy. We want to Goblin Drill a little bit earlier and then get an Ice Golem down. Ice Golem, Ice Golem. Oh, no, Ice Golem. Why'd you screw me like that? Oh, wait. How did the Mega Minion retarget onto the Ice Golem? I don't understand. I guess I'll take it. I guess I'll take it, guys. All right, he's going to Ram Rider or something? Or Goblin Gang? Okay, I thought he was going to Ram Rider. My bad. Oh, there it is. So if you didn't know, the Ram Rider slow actually gets reflected back on the Ram Rider when you use the Monk ability. The same holds true for any ability. So like the Mother Witch, it becomes a Cursed Piggy after it dies. That's something cool that a lot of people didn't know. But, yeah, the freaking Monk is that overpowered where he reflects back the ability value back at the opponent. It's pretty fun. We think you're the best. Well, no, you don't. You guys definitely don't. Some people do, not everyone. Most of you guys know that I'm not the best. And I say that a million times, so you guys will definitely know that by the end of this stream as well, if you didn't know. All right, we're going to go Ice Golem here, and then the Mega Minion definitely dies. All right, so I'm totally expecting him to Rocket, so I'm even going to drop this on my weaker tower just for the fun of it. Actually, a Musketeer here, I'll Electric Dragon. I still haven't been able to reflect back the Rocket on him. It's just so much fun to do. I really want to do it. I'm actually annoyed that I can't. I think I'm going to go for Recruits here since we have the Musketeer and Electric Dragon counter push. You might as well. I've never gotten the opportunity to go in for a Goldeneye here. Why do I have Earthquake in this garbage deck? Come on, Clash Royale. Like, actually understand that it's not a Wink Edition. I mean, it's not a defensive, like, easily cyclable spell. That's what I meant to say. Okay, this is really bad. I don't think that the Musketeer is going to die, but it's still not good for me. Oh, I'm so triggered. Alright, I don't want to do this, but the Ram Rider's out of cycle, so I got to take advantage of that. And then maybe use the Ice Golem as a tank. I don't know how it's going to work. Okay, the Goblins are spawning in the back. Really, really good for us. We can Recruits here. No Bamboozle. No Bamboozle, I promise. Alright, Electro Dragon's going to die. I guess I want to go Musketeer here so then he can't go in for an Electro Giant too early. He just randomly chucks a rocket at my tower. Okay, cool. Instead of the E-Giant, you decide to do that. That's really good for me, actually. Straight up, did not expect you to do something like that, man. Alright, so he's going to continue to rocket that side. Okay, we're just going to go in, and we're going to win. It's fine. Totally okay. I think I can just stock... Oh, the Fireball on this, actually. If I don't do this, I lose. I might still lose, actually. I'm in rocket range soon. Not quite. Wait, I think I lost. Man, what was this garbage deck? Yeah. I don't know. I can't comprehend a situation where you don't get a building and your opponent ends up having two Wink Conditions like Ram Rider and E-Giant. That's not really something that I like. Because my Wink Edition, I had to use on defense the entire time. I could have won that one if I played better, let's be real. But at the same time, that was such a garbage matchup. But it does happen. That is draft. After all, you can't always get good matchups. That was not something I enjoyed. All right, we go next one. Awful deck, part of the fun horror of draft. Yeah, facts. I mean, sometimes you get really good ones. Sometimes you don't get good ones. I feel like you're one of the best at playing and commentating your thoughts and gameplay live. Yeah, I mean, I try to be, right? That's always something I want to do. So minions get reflected back whenever you're running like the monk. So really good card to give the minion horde. That fireball was amazing. Yeah, the fireball reflecting it back earlier felt so good. Definitely take firecracker. Super broken. You played a bit trashy. I mean, I think I would have played probably better than you did if you were to play in that situation. That's the thing, man. Like if you ever commentate or if you ever like flame someone else, generally one of those things is like you probably can't play better than me. I didn't play perfect. There's no doubt about it, but you know. It's just one of those things. I gotta go sleep now. I caught 3 streams today. Yeah, we had a pretty good stream earlier. I played super well with my Golem deck, so that was kind of fun. That was definitely pretty fun. Triple draft greater than normal draft? Yeah, I agree. I think that triple draft is a little bit better because you can actually choose like to have a building in your deck or have that sort of sustainability. Whereas, like, I didn't have that luxury in this situation. Boom, you got tagged. I mean, hey, dude, I be as nice as possible, but if someone's actually going to be mean or say something like that, I'm just going to give them the harsh reality, you know? That's how it is. Clutch livestream, the hardest working YouTube, you know, you got that hunger? Yeah, dude. I mean, I'm very, very, very hungry to keep growing the channel and be as good as possible, so that's the goal for me. All right, we'll see what we can do here. It's obviously not looking extremely good for us, but I can go for a fire spear and I can go minions. Blue Frog, thank you for being a member for another 3 months. You are incredible. Or 4 months, actually. Sorry. So, yeah, 3 months total, but 4 months. Okay, I'm just going to fireball in this. It's worth. Because we have Royal Giant as a win condition, it doesn't matter to me. Activating King Tower isn't a big deal at all, especially if you can get minion damage on the tower. I should have waited with the fireball, maybe. We'll have to wait and see. How's your night going, Tag? I had a really, really, really good and productive night. Super, super productive night. I ended up getting an ad done. I got 2 videos done. Now I'm streaming and chilling and relaxing and vibing with you guys. It's been an amazing night. Fires back at haters. I don't really fire back at haters. I just like those type of comments. It's not even like a hate comment. It's just something that people say very often and just in games in general. Like a lot of times it's really easy to criticize when you're not playing. But yeah, no. It's not something I like to see very often. I just want to say thank you for the great personality commentary and answer on comments on YouTube videos. You're a great YouTuber. Thank you. Yeah, I try to answer as many comments as I possibly can. Here's the thing. I wish I could answer more comments, but the people that answer more comments than me generally would not be uploading as much as I do. Like, I spend 2 hours a day answering all my comments. I wish I could do more than that. There are some people that, like, hire others to, like, answer their comments, but that just doesn't feel genuine for me. And I feel like if I were to hire someone to answer comments for me and, like, respond to questions, I don't know. It doesn't feel right. So I decided not to do that. Yeah, I'm glad you like, I'm glad that you like the fact that I answer comments. I criticize my own gameplay. I do a lot of small brain moves in CR. Yeah, 100%. Good to criticize your own gameplay. It's also good to, like, even help out others and help them improve. That's just, that's what I like to see. I like to see people say, okay, here's something that you could have done better, or like, here's something that we can improve on. You know, that's always nice. Here's my list of YouTubers I watch. Only you, Riley, and Ian. I don't even watch anyone else for Clash Royale content. Yeah, man, I mean, that's the thing. Like, you find the people you like, you keep watching them, and that's kind of how YouTube is. The thing is, just one thing to keep in mind is every YouTuber will get better. Well, that's not accurate, but most YouTubers, when they're grinding, they're gonna get better. Like, if you see someone just starting off and you don't like their content, realize that you might like it later on. And that's just something that a lot of people don't actually understand. Because everyone always gets better at it if they're grinding. Fun fact, if you comment within a few hours, tag post, he'll likely respond to it. Yeah, I will always read it, but I won't always respond to it. Nothing better than finishing a video, says Corbin. Dude, I know. It feels so good. I like the whole crew with Aragon, Baby Nate, and those guys. Yeah, I mean, hey, those guys are all nice people. I really like Baby Nate. TWA got me started, but now it's you and Riley I watch daily. Hey, thanks, brother. Lots of love. All right, so let's keep climbing through. Unfortunately, we did lose one game. That was just so salty. I am still salty over that. Also, I kind of pick guards most of the time, but I like Goblin Gang a little bit more since it gets anti-air defense. What do you do outside of work, like your hobbies? Recently, I've been teaching my girlfriend how to drive, which isn't really a hobby. But she, instead of doing hand-over-hand driving for long turns, she'll, like, do this weird shimmy. And it's like, I don't know how to describe it. Where, like, it just feels so unsafe. So I've been trying to teach her actually how to drive mechanically. And I don't know, it's kind of fun. Other things I've done is I've been working out. Even if I have, like, maybe 5 minutes a day, there's no excuse. Like, I can still do 25 to 30 pull-ups in, like, just 5 minutes. And I can do that, and then I can just say that I did some type of workout during the day. It's always fun to do. The other thing that I've been trying to do in my personal life, okay, this is, I'm just going to click the monk ability because I want to kill the guards. The other thing that I've been working on, so bats here, because the monk doesn't reflect that damage, and it would reflect back the dark goblin, so, oh, man. Okay. I'm just going to do that. I'm not going to drop a Dark Goblin. Dropping a Dark Goblin is just like wasting your elixir. Anyway, the other thing I've been doing is I've been trying to limit the amount of time that I spend on like just electronics right before going to bed, because I heard that it hurts the quality of your sleep. I don't know how accurate that is, but I heard that from a lot of sources. So then I was like, okay, let's see. And I've been listening to audiobooks before I go to bed, so it's been pretty cool. Like I've been listening to The Worm. It's like a hero. It's like a hero book. It's really good. Maybe it's not The Worm, or it's Worm or The Worm. I think it's just Worm, and it's so good. It's so freaking good. I've been listening to a fan made audio version of that. That's been great. And then sometimes I watch shows or play Wild Rift with my girlfriend. Other things I want to get into. I want to get into bouldering. I played a lot of tennis in my life. But I've never really done too many other activities or exercise, and I think bouldering would be cool. So I've been trying to do like a lot of pull-ups and stuff like that, so then I can get like strong for my body weight, so then I can start to do that. Yeah, I mean, a lot of times it's been working like 10 to 12. I mean, it's always over 12 hours a day. But yeah, I mean, I've been trying to find time for other things and be more productive, especially with exercise and stuff like that. You can really, I don't know, feel really good and then have more time for productivity. All right, so Moonlight is going to go for archers. I don't know. Do you go to college? No, I still don't go to... I took a leave of absence from college because I was doing so well on YouTube. Before, I was really stressed and I couldn't do anything with my content as much as I wanted to because I literally had like an hour to record, so my videos were all good with editing. Everything was good, but like I just wasn't able to put in the amount of time that I wanted. So then everything just, you know, it could have been so much better because I wasn't able to grind as hard as I wanted. I wasn't able to create the content I wanted. I mean, imagine like only having an hour every day and then being stressed because you knew that you had to finish your work within that time frame and you had no more time to record. And then if you weren't able to get it out at a certain time, you had to put it up anyway because you had this commitment to daily videos. And now I'm like, okay, I have the entire day. If I'm not feeling like it, I can get far enough ahead, and then I cannot record in a day if I don't want to because I have way more time in my life. Also, we're in a 3 crown, so that's cool. But yeah, I mean, I structured it in a way that makes me happy, and I structure it in a way that I can fulfill making better content every time. Bouldering is awesome. You get the perk of progressing and always having a goal. Hitting that next level climb. Yeah, dude, Corbin, I gotta do it, man. I gotta do it. I need to start doing that. Where can I watch your other streams? So if you go to YouTube on SIRTAG or SIRTAG CR, I have 2 YouTube channels. You can just have you can click the live stream. It says live. There's just like a live, I guess, video tab where you can rewatch all the old streams. Do you like any other sports beyond tennis? I actually don't. I played basketball. I sucked at it. I played baseball. I sucked at it. I played tennis. I really sucked at it. But I loved it. And then I got good at it because I spent so much time comparatively to the normal person. I could have played like Division 2, Division 3 tennis, which is great. But like, you know, with hundreds and hundreds and thousands, actually thousands of hours playing it, I should have been way better, right? So that's just, sometimes you can get good at something, but with the amount of time that you spend, you should be way better, that type of thing. And the amount of time and money and all the effort that I put in, like, it was pathetic. I have trained for a steady flow of content, not uploading daily, but every weekend. Got to balance school and other things. 100%, Lanny. Especially if you're still in school, do not do like a lot of other people do and grind YouTube and only do YouTube. If you do YouTube as your first priority and it doesn't work out, you're going to fully regret it and be like, wow, I really could have done other things with my time. Maybe I could have, like, you know, done better in school and then gotten into a better college and then had a better job prospects afterwards. So just, yeah, you're doing it 100% right, man. And I got to give you credit because it's not easy to do. You see a lot of people popping off with content and you're like, I want to do that. And it's super appealing, but it's a really bad decision. And so many people do it. Who's better, Riley or Ian77? Usually those type of questions, I know like they have like a rivalry. They actually like each other. They're good people. I don't know. I don't really answer questions on who's better and type of stuff like that. It always feels like childish to like let me know or let me say who has a better skill level and stuff like that, or like who's a better YouTuber or stuff like that. I never answer those questions. Yeah, as soon as I got a full-time job, I just dropped out of school. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. If you are really good if you have a really good work ethic, if you have a great job, if you understand what you're doing, you need to you don't have to go to school if you know exactly what you're doing. But if you have to ask the question, do I need to go to school? You should 100% go to school. The people that drop out of Harvard or drop out of like, you know, MIT and they pursue their passion and they do that stuff, they like always know what they want. And then dropping out is such a good decision. But if you're like dropping out of like, I don't know, just a random college and you're like, you know what, I want to be the next Mark Zuckerberg, and you don't really have an idea, you can't do that because you're going to just fail. And that's like the harsh reality of what life is right now. And I don't know, it's kind of funny that people don't understand that, but at the same time, it's also sad. So it's like, I don't know. I would never, at least for me, I'd never advocate for people to do that type of stuff. I'm gonna launch a gaming app in the future, dude. I hope you do. I really hope you do. And if you're grinding on it and it pays off, and you know exactly what you're doing, and you're really confident about it, and you have a very well thought out plan, and you make that happen earlier than college, that'd be freaking dope, man. And I mean, I'd be like the first person to tell you that that's incredible. This challenge is not worth playing. I disagree. I think anything that ends up having the rewards of banner tokens is always worth playing. Because do you want to gem the banners? Or maybe you don't care about cosmetics. If you don't care about cosmetics, you don't need the gold, then it's probably not worth playing. But it's really cool to play the monk if you haven't used monk yet. If you haven't unlocked the monk and you want to play this card, this challenge is really fun. Always pick monk. It's better than archer queen. Click the ability when the archer queen goes undercover and you kill her. And it's overpowered. Really fun. Hey, first comment, but I've been watching you for a year now. Thank you, brother. I mean, who has a higher skill level? Yeah, I still don't answer those questions. That's like I said skill level, and then also YouTuber things. Like, I don't answer those. I wonder if Tag could beat a B-Rad in arm wrestling. Dude, I don't know. I'm still a freaking twig, bro. I'm still a freaking twig, all right? If you want to think that I could beat anyone in arm wrestling in Clash Royale, I don't know, bro. I am a freaking twig. If there was like a tier list for arm wrestling, I think I would be maybe D tier. Maybe D tier in the Clash Royale YouTuber scene. I think if we had to rank arm wrestling skills, I think CWA is someone that you do not want to mess with. And then I think Shane's got that high energy. I think with like just, you see him and you're like, damn, that man's a Viking. You run away. You don't want to mess with him in arm wrestling either. I'm trying to think who you would want to arm wrestle. I don't know. I don't know. I think Ian would be too nice. And then maybe Riley because he's younger. Probably doesn't work out either. I don't know. I feel like Aragon could be like really tall or really short. I have no clue. Yeah, I have no idea. Definitely would not want to mess with Shane or CWA for arm wrestling though. Oh man. What's your diet now you're working out? Dude, I'm eating a lot more food. I'm amazed that you can play the game and calmly talk. It doesn't even seem like you're looking at the screen. Well, as I said before, like a lot of people in the casual game mode are going to have a lower personal best. They haven't played the cards before. I've played the cards before. And I mean, it's kind of like muscle memory if you've played as many games as I have. So don't give me too much credit. I've just kind of aimlessly spent way too much time playing Clash Royale. So I've memorized a lot of interactions, and a lot of these guys might be really good if they played as much as I did, but they didn't. So that's kind of the issue. Okay, we're going to go for Skeleton King here, and then we're going to immediately cannon cart. It's better to cannon cart because it locks onto the Expo and it doesn't lock onto the Mr. Munkin Man. And yeah, I mean, everything's dead. That's pretty cool. All right, wait. You guys want to see a cool interaction? I'm going to go for Spear Goblins. It pushes the cannon cart. I don't know if anyone knows. Oh, damn. Why'd you have to balloon and troll me, bro? You really wanted to ruin what I was going to show my viewers. You had one objective, not to win the game, but to ruin what I wanted to show. This guy is a buzzkill. He killed everything. He destroyed it. That's so unfortunate. That's so sad. I was going to push the cannon cart with the Spear Goblins because the Spear Goblins move very fast and the cannon cart is a slow, methodical turtle. So you push it and then it gets down to the tower. So like the cannon cart goes herp to derp. So watch my ice golem right here. Cannon cart goes herp, derp, 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 derp. And then the Spear Goblins go zoom. And then the Spear Goblins make the cannon cart go zoom as well. I hope that was very descriptive and great analysis for you guys. Go zoom. KFC, dude, I don't know how strong KFC is, but he's really tall, so I feel like I probably wouldn't beat him in arm wrestling. Crusher 21, I've never seen how tall or how big Crusher is. I have no idea. Golem versus E-Golem would be better to main in the long run. Please, SIRTAG, I want a new type of deck. I don't endorse playing E-Golem as a main deck because I feel like there's a limit on how good you can get at the game. Whereas Golem, I think like there's probably a little bit more skill level involved with you can probably make some more outplay potential. E-Golem feels like one of those cards that people complain about, and then when people complain about it, it just gets nerfed. And then also on top of that, if E-Golem is ever strong, Clash Royale will probably nerf it because no one wants to lose against that deck over and over and over again. So I think E-Golem is probably not it cheap. Also, at the highest level, E-Golem gets dunked on because E-Golem, like, if you just stop the battle healer from healing up the Elixir Golemites just give the opponent so much Elixir and then the game's over. If they defend the Elixir Golemites with the supporting cards as a secondary thing and clean up the supporting cards after they have enough Elixir, then the game's just over and it doesn't really do anything. So make sure that you're running Golem because it's played in CRL, whereas Elixir Golem at the highest level, there's kind of like a skill cap that you can hit and then you can't really go above that. I'd say Golem is where it's at. I'm also biased, but because I actually main Golem as one of my main decks, but it's definitely better. Jake working out, hit me up. I do personal training. Would love to have help if you have any questions. Dude, that'd be sick. I've been actually talking to Oxlade a lot, and he's been helping me a lot, so shout out to him. Wait, I can choose Lightning because he has Archer Queen. That would be very stupid for me to do anything else. I'm going to take Wall Breakers because Goblin Barrel got nerfed and it's bad comparatively now. How's Seattle been? It's been really good, but the weather has been questionable. I don't really like forest fires, and there's been a lot of forest fires, so going outside when the air quality is not safe for me to inhale has been pretty bad. But fortunately, it's been raining recently, so then the forest fires have quieted down, obviously, and then I've been able to go outside a lot more, so it's been nice. I'm sick today, so it's good to see you live. Dude, I hope you feel better soon. I really, really hope you feel better soon. I'm sorry to hear that, man. There's nothing worse than being sick. Wait, can we not activate King Tower? I guess it doesn't matter since oh, wait, do I not have Royal Giant? Why do I not have Royal Giant? I thought I had Royal Giant in this deck. I thought I had Royal Giant. Oh, no. Oh, no. I literally griefed. I looked at my Giant, and I saw the Monk mustache, and I'm like, Royal Giant. I'm an actual idiot. This was supposed to be a free win. I think the only thing that's free is the value that I'm giving my opponent. Also, I'm lightning the King Tower, because if I lightning the King Tower, then it distracts the King Tower a little bit longer, so maybe the Spear Goblins can stay alive longer. But because I lightning the King Tower, I didn't lightning the Archer Queen fast enough, so then the Spear Goblin died to the Archer Queen. So I'm still an idiot. That lightning was still garbage. That did nothing. Literally nothing. Maybe moral support. I don't know. Late night tag. What a random time. I know, dude. I just stream for fun at this point. If I'm streaming on this channel, there's absolutely no filter. There's literally no time schedule. It's just unfiltered fun every single time. And that's how it will always be here. I just want to enjoy myself, play Clash Royale, not worry about anything, and have fun with you guys. Before the patch, I decided to upgrade my log bait and spent a book of books on Princess and invested so much gold in the deck, and then the next patch it gets nerfed. Man, that sucks. Here's the thing, dude. That will always happen with every single deck. No matter what deck you play, it will eventually probably get nerfed. Here's the thing, though. Play Splash Yard with Graveyard. That thing hasn't been touched in a century. So, I mean, unless there's an insane amount of people playing that specific deck, and then Clash Royale sees that, and they're like, oh, we're done with it, then, you know, you're fine. I also think, high key, Riley playing that deck and teaching so many people to play it probably was bad for the deck, because the usage rate of the cards were insane. Like, you looked at Logbait, and if you had eyes, you realized that it was half of the meta. If you didn't have eyes, and you maybe played Logbait and you were biased, you would realize that you wouldn't think that Logbait was like half of the meta, but it was half of the meta. However, you could argue maybe Logbait isn't overpowered or wasn't overpowered, and that's a sound argument. You just can't argue with statistics, though, based off of how many people were playing it. However, you could maybe argue that people were running it because of like Goblin Barrel buff or something, but I literally played 10 games. 8 out of 10 games were Logbait, and this was ladder right after the buff, and I just could not play the game. It was pretty crazy. So yeah, I don't know. I think the Goblin Barrel didn't deserve the nerf. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I don't think Goblin Barrel deserved the nerf. So yeah, it's unfortunate. It's sad. I'm not gonna be disingenuous about that either. Like if I was disingenuous about the Logbait thing, I have nothing to gain for it because I'm not playing the game professionally anymore. I think Logbait didn't really deserve the nerf. I think, well, it did deserve the Goblin Gang nerf. Goblin Gang was straight up overpowered for sure. But I don't think the Goblin Barrel deserved the nerf. I think that they should have nerfed Rocket. Rocket spell cycle damage. That's really unfair. The amount of damage that you can get with Rocket cycle is still stupid. It's scary because there's people running Monk, so a lot of people don't run it. But they should have nerfed Goblin Gang and Rocket instead of nerfing the actual goblins. Love these chill yet fun streams weekly. Yeah. So I will be having a stream for every single challenge that comes out. Make sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you enjoyed, because if you like the video, it's supporting me for free, and then it gets these streams out to more people. And I would love to stream more often. If I make more money on the streams, then I can stream more. And if we get more views and more likes and more subscribes, then we can make that happen way more often. Maybe even have it like a daily thing if, you know, if I continue to grow on the channel. But yeah, love you guys. I hope you have an incredible rest of your day. And before we leave, let's get the sus. Let's get the sus lumberjack. I think it's a pretty cool emoji. The sus jack. Where is it? Does it show the new on it? It doesn't show new. I'm actually a little bit disappointed. Where's the sus jack? Can we play Where's Waldo and find the sus jack before we go? Where is he? Bro, I'm so triggered. Oh, it's this one. That's unfortunate. Okay, so I guess with the emote downloading, we will use it in our next stream for fun. Huge thank you to everyone that is here. No matter where you're watching, no matter when you're watching, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, love, and positivity. You guys are awesome. Also, make sure to check out my main channel, SIRTAG CR on YouTube. If you guys don't know who I am or what I do, I have a YouTube channel with over 500,000 subscribers. So if you subscribe there, you will not be disappointed. So check that out if you haven't already. Do you have every card maxed? Yes, I have every single card maxed in the game. Peace out.